No one, no one, no one is testing you, my love. I hear this all the time and I want to address it. I want to talk about it and I want to shift you because if you believe you're being tested, you will align with more situations that seem like tests. Like if you're back in grade school and someone is wanting to see whether you pass or fail. Okay, welcome to Patty's World. I am Patty. I am a transformational and manifestation coach, and I help people shift so that they align with the life of their dreams because you're absolutely worthy. Okay, let's talk about this belief that I hear and I read in quotes on social media. You're just being tested. No, that's not true. Remember, you are the operant power. You create your own reality, and you're connected to God, source, that God within you. They exist within you. You're connected to that power, the power that creates worlds. You're not being tested. You have to understand that there is always a lag time between the 3D reality, the world of the five senses, the world, the multidimensional world, your external reality, and what you're imagining and believing about yourself. So, what you're actually experiencing if an undesired situation shows up is just an old story that's purging. You're releasing old beliefs, old versions of you that are just playing out. And if you tell yourself, oh, this is the old story, it's just playing out, but I remind myself and I shift back to the story and the narrative that everything works out for me, everything always works out in my favor, and I always get everything I want. Remember, manifestation is all about shifting within. We're not trying to change our external world by force, by efforting, by trying. We change within, we step into a new version of ourselves, which is all self concept. We believe and assume a truth, a new reality from that place. Who would I be if I already had what I wanted? Well, I would be confident in who I am. I would be secure. I wouldn't be reacting. I wouldn't be responding. If you have to respond or set a boundary, then of course do so. But for the most part, remind yourself this is just an old story playing out. This isn't who I am anymore. In fact, what should make you feel good is that you have the awareness that this is an old story playing out. Laugh at it, dismiss it, and then go back into your new self concept, the wish fulfilled, the version of you who gets everything they want. You're aligned. You know who you are. You're firm and cemented in your new self concept, in your worth and value. And you don't need things outside of you to tell you that everything's working out in your favor. You step into that certainty and you keep on believing and assuming from that place because I promise you things will come full circle. And I've gone through things where something shows up when I'm still shifting a belief and maybe it's not fully cemented, and I think, okay, this is an undesired event. And remember, we are the ones that are attaching meaning to things. Things just are. But even on its face value, something may seem like it's undesired, but it always comes full circle in a way that you may not even imagine. I promise you. I promise you. So you always want to take yourself back to that place, self concept it out, to the place that you are this new version of you who gets everything they want. And this is just an old belief, the old story playing out, it's fizzling out and it's disappearing from your life, and let it play out. In fact, ask yourself, I wonder how this is going to play out to work in my favor because I live under the assumption and belief that everything always works out for me better than I expected and everything is always working out in my favor. So you're not being tested. There's not a test like in grade school where you have to check a mark. Manifestation is about shifting within and cementing this new version of you. And as we're moving through the process before things show up, there's always the in between part. And it's through those in between parts that we want to always make sure that we take ourselves back to this place. You're not moving backwards. It's not you not getting what you want. You're absolutely going to get what you want. In fact, this is proof that old versions of you are leaving your life. Stay in that narrative in your mind. The more you stay in this and the more you have confidence and certainty in who you are, then you'll be able to take yourself back to this place. But don't panic and don't fear. And just stop telling that story you're being tested. You're not being tested because if you believe you're being tested, and that's a belief you're creating and that's a story, you will align with more situations where you feel like you will be tested and it will affect your state of confidence. Now, if you enjoy this, then that's a story you want to tell. I don't believe that. I know other coaches who don't believe that, and that's not the story I tell. I just tell myself, this is an old story playing out, but everything works out in my favor, and I don't give it energy. I don't give it energy or my time, and I shift back into my wish fulfilled, what I desire. And I tell myself, no, this is the way things are going to be for me, and I'm going to get everything I want, because I always get everything I want. And this is just something that you keep on practicing with until you get stronger and stronger at it. And that's it. That's it. Make it simple, make it easy, make it fun, make it feel good for you. But it's not a test. And don't even entertain that idea, dismiss it. There are no tests. You are just always evolving and expanding and releasing old beliefs. Think about who you were 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It's old versions of you. We're always shifting, we're always expanding. And you want to be able to expand into the version of you that you decide who they are, because you get to decide your reality. Most people are creating by default, and they stay in that cycle of reacting to current experiences. You have to understand that there's a lag time between that 3D reality. So there's no need to react, because things are going to realign, and things are always working out for you. Things are always shifting. Even when you think they're not, things are always realigning. And this is just life realigning in your favor. Always in your favor. Everything works out for you because you're loved and you're chosen, and you get to decide who you are. Stay in that narrative. I promise you, it'll change everything in your life. Okay, I'm Patty. Thanks for joining me. And I just want to talk about, I just announced my masterclass today. It's going to be on June 20th on Thursday. It's about 2.5 hours. And I'm going to be talking about the fundamentals of manifesting. If you're new to manifesting, if you don't understand the principles, I'm going to talk about the 4 pillars and really what you can do to create a new narrative and shift into the version of you who gets everything they want. It's very affordably priced. It's $34. You get access to me. You can ask me questions. I'll be doing some visualization, some powerful techniques to shift you. This is what I do, what I have done to align and to change my life. And I'm going to teach it to you. You don't want to miss it, because after this, you can call yourself and believe that you're a powerful creator. You're a master manifester. This is a phenomenal masterclass, and you don't want to miss it. And if you can't attend live, you will get the recorded version and have it always and play it back. And then I'll have a little worksheet that you can work on and journal prompts and all of those things. So you don't want to miss it. Go in there. So masterclass, I'm going to do this once. I don't know if I'll offer it again. I'm going to see how it goes, but I would love to see you in there if you want to work with me. And this is your chance to get to work with me one-on-one and really, really change your life. If you feel like you're stuck, and this, you can apply this in whatever area, whether it's love, money, health, beauty, looks, this approach will shift everything for you. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.